Oh, then I do this.
No. You do this.
Oh, I completely forgot that. Okay, so I step back.
Oh. Hook step. Temple block, rooster, strike out. Circle, step back to a half horse catch. Then turn the hand over, pull to a third, turn the back toe in, then hit to the rooster.
Hook step, temple block, rooster.
Push. No, this way. Turn, push up, hit, circle, catch.
Half horse.
Yep.
Turn.
Pull to a third, and then go back to a rooster, hit overhead. Almost.
You do it fast.
No, I don't want you to do it faster.
Okay.
That's fine. Right? Faster is not the problem. Right? When you come to here, the stick goes to 45, and you sweep the stick out at a 45-degree angle until you get all the way forward. Then step circle block.
Oh.
So you're blocking your leg. You're sweeping your legs out. So if you're going for my legs and my stick is in the hand, I'm trying to meet your stick further away instead of closer,
Yeah.
right? If I block like this and I'm late,
You don't have a lot of time. Yeah.
no, right. But if I block out, then I can, right, I can have time. So you want the stick to be at a 45-degree angle.
Out.
Yep. You forgot to catch. Alright, so step, half step, catch. Then pull, step.
Oh,
Right? And right? Half step catch, right, is doing this.
Oh, wow.
Right? So you're catching it, implying hitting with the bottom end of the stick.
Oh, okay.
Right? Or even if you jab toward, if you're jabbing toward me, back end of the stick, block. Right? So as soon as I make the block, what happens is, I don't want to do the stick, yeah, my stick just naturally just,
It's rough.
so it just whips out. Right? As one application. It's not the only application.
So am I supposed to just let it fall
You're so-
out, or should I
You should whip it out and catch it, because it's implying that you're striking with the stick.
Oh, cool.
So you hit it, so it makes even a hesitation there, because it's a strike.
Okay, so
Versus just running right. A lot of people just like to just pick it up and
Yeah.
go right into the uppercut, thinking they're going to go into the next movement.
yeah,
But you're
no
not.
movement there.
Yeah, this is a movement. Catch, step, uppercut. So it's strike, then go to the uppercut.
That's awesome. When I caught it behind my back, is it here or is it between the shoulders?
No, right under the armpit. Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, the stick is just like that.
That makes it easier for the next move.
Right. Because it whips up, just like the chain.
Oh yeah.
Right? Because what you're doing, just like the chain, is you're using your body. Right. I'm not gonna hit you, but you're using your body to wrap it and to whip it out.
Yeah, it's cool.
Right?
Alright. So half step.
Catch, pull,
Up and
uppercut. And here's the same parry jab.
parry, jab. This is also half horse.
Half horse.
That's here.
To an empty. And you turn around. So you did the uppercut. Pull, empty. Then block rooster. And come overhead.
Push to empty.
No, pull. No, the stick is already on the right angle. Pull the stick. Hook step. Jab.
So is this just getting someone's toes?
right on top of the foot, right? Or whatever, right? But I'm this way, right? Pulling it on this side, right? I come this way.
Oh, okay.
Could be blocked.
Just missed it.
Right. Could be just blocked with misdirection. Could be blocked, strike to the top of your foot or strike to the guy's leg. Whatever.
So pull.
Right. So it's going straight. Right. So your angle from your uppercut is there already. So all you're doing is boom.
You pull up.
Right.
And
Just
then
to a
land.
third. Right.
And then 1 over. 2 over.
Big step. Jump step. Jump over.
Oh yeah.
Get the jump.
Yeah, fun part. This is my new favorite part. 1, then pull
Pull
up.
up to, right, slide your bottom hand down to your third. So your pull, jab, pull to a third, adjust to a third, rooster. So now when you come to here, you're in a third of the stick when you spin it. Every time you spin it, you're in a third.
1, and then so.
Just
Show
do it
me how
fast,
to. Yeah, but I can't break it down. I should know how it actually goes.
right? There's not. It's just a jump, right, with your right leg. But when you do it, you want the stick, even the one before, since we're breaking it down, right? When you come, just the second horse. So when you do the big step over, your stick doesn't go this way. It doesn't do this. You want your stick to do this. So the circle with the stick is this way. So now when you do the jump, the stick follows the jump this way instead of this way.
Okay. It's kind of like that spear move that scoops.
Yes.
Okay. So then
So if you looked at it, when you put all four, when you go back from the rooster, when you look at it, you have the stick rolling to the back door, right? Stick always moving in the same direction all the way around.
and it ends in thirds too. Is that right?
And that, right, because again, what you're doing is you're protecting, because you're doing this roll around, you want it to protect the bulk of your body, so you're going to have to stick in a third. If it's too far one way or the other, and then you get in a stance, one side of the staff will probably hit. So that's why you're constantly adjusting center to end. So when you're at the end, we're fighting the farthest away, right? And then when you're blocking or you need to, you're back in the third.
Now I rotate.
Right.
Did I do that hands?
Yeah. That's what you do, right? Push back. Bottom to top.
Bottom.
Turn over. And sweep. Taught two ways, right?
And it's this way, right?
Yeah, but the other way I was taught was this way.
Oh, yeah.
Keeping your thumb and your pinky this way. So what I do in the beginning, like, until you get the form, I show you with the fist, right? But I like this other variation that I got because, right, it allows that hand, it teaches you how to get your hand out of the way of another stick attack.
And it is at this angle, right? It's not like here.
Yes, no, again, on a diagonal, right? So this hand at shoulder level, that hand in a temple block, no, don't adjust it. When I said in the temple block, you adjusted your hand on the stick, but what you want to do is you want to adjust the whole stick into the right. And then your forefinger and thumb should have a light grab on it, so if I touch your stick a little bit, you have some control. Naturally, if I hit it hard enough, it'll come out.
Yeah.
But it's just not laying there open so that it would just pop out.
So then, do I have to step down?
Nope. You're gonna pivot, step, top to bottom, left hand over top, thumb up, Two hand open, it sweeps up and blocks up. Shoulder level, 10 block. Right, we go just tiny bit harder right there. Grab, and that's a rooster. So when you come here, pivot on your toe, you go to a grab. As you come up to the rooster, the stick blocks your leg, then step back, and again you go to that same double open palm grip, so that when you hit the staff on the floor, your fingers aren't stuck between the ground. Now pick it right up on the end. Yeah, and thrust it just like spear. So that's a little crossover to spear.
Yeah.
Right? And then you have to turn your hand over. Because you've got to go back to staff. Turn over, pull to a third block. Right, straight up and Yep. Yeah. So don't let your backhand hold it.
Okay.
You should be able to do, when I hold the stick like that with my 4 fingers and thumbs, there's nothing there. So when I smash this stick on the ground, I can smash it and my fingers aren't going to get caught under it. Right.
Pull it back.
To a third, right. And then drop down to a third. So if this hand goes to a third, so does this hand. And then pull up, step back half horse and hit down. Pull up, step back half horse. Half horse. Pull back, come over, turn low lotus. Step blocked. This is straight. It's an exception. Straight. It's on an angle, but it's straight.
Okay.
It's really not showing the block. It's just getting you, it's a transition to do the jump and spin.
Oh, there's a jump there?
Yeah.
It's not a step?
No.
There.
Right? So when you come to here, you come up. It's a jump, but I'll step first. It's hook, high lotus, turn, and spin. Step block. This is a horizontal block, right? Again, I'm not going to jump, but it's a jump, step behind, high lotus, spin to the other direction. And when you go back, when you do the jump, it's jump to a high lotus. So when you jump, right, the footwork will be jump, high lotus, then like 20 methods, turn heel and toe.
And then jump again.
Well, no, but see how this foot's behind too? So when you come back to here, when you jump, right, with your right foot, you want to jump with your right foot. See how my right foot, see when I put the stick between my legs, the right foot is to the other side of the staff?
Yeah.
So now you're going to adjust your back heel in, so our heels line up. Turn it in even more. Then turn our toe in, and then turn our foot forward.
And then one step.
One step forward, and then that'll put you on the other side.
And then there's this other one.
Right, but don't put your foot, see how your foot's,
Yeah.
right? You have to allow room so that when you turn your heel in, your heel comes to the stick. Right.
And then there's the other one.
That gives you the torque on the stick. So when I turn around this way, I can whip that stick, but that's coming from my legs and from my body. If you just jump and it comes from your body and I block you, you're not rooted.
Yeah.
So you'll hit it, but you'll bounce off of it because you're midair, right? Or you're just on one foot. Back to an empty block. Turn over, back, and pull third, block down, drop down, pull up, step back, pull back, low lotus, overhead, overhead, overhead. No, no, two hands. No, I'm personally getting, go back to the half worst. I'm personally getting up. Right? Pull back, twist to this side. There you go, low lotus. Low lotus, there you go. Now step. Right? Which is a transition before you do the jump. So now jump.
Oh, what's that? Okay.
Other foot forward. Now spin it under, right, with your whole body. Step block. Vertical. So the second one is, horizontal.
So, here.
So you have two exceptions in the last line, right? The first exception is this one, instead of it being angled, is this way. The second exception, this one is completely horizontal versus being angled. That one is showing a block. Spin. No. Yes.
Pull out.
To an empty. Go back. So when you do the second one, you want to go back to an empty, turn your waist block right close to you, unwind the stick, pull back with the left hand, turn the left hand over, pivot on the right toe. Now reach back, step high lotus, hit the floor. Right, but not down by your leg. Step back, bow and arrow. Turn over. Pull back. Thrust. Good. Low lotus.
Is it out here or by
No,
the
temple block. Right there, right there. Step back, bow and arrow. Good. To a third. So you come to the bow and arrow, pull to a third, turn high tiger block, come up to a rooster, leave your left hand all the way up. Put the stick down, put your hand down. When your right hand gets to your waist, your right hand stops. Let the stick continue. Let your foot continue. Let your hands, so your hands continue together. And then hands back to the side.